Morning guys, how are we? I'm back out again. I'm back out in Helensburgh Pier. Me and Dave from Mudlarking, Scotland, we're just doing up and down the side of the pier. Dave just now is digging little pits up there and just using a pinpointer to find coins, and he's doing pretty well. I think he's got about 20-30 coins. And while Dave's been doing that, I've kind of noticed something that Dave hasn't. This tide is actually going further and further out than it used to go, so I'm in an area that I could never normally get to before, so I'm just going to give it a quick go and see what I find. Hey guys, so this is what they do in the Thames. It's called mudlarking, and I'm just going to mudlark here. I'm just going to use a scraper and I'm going to scrape to see if I can find any. There we go, look at that, coins. Here we go, first coin, George V. So I'm going to have a little rake about here and see if there's any more. I'm quite far into the pier wall, so I'll assume there's going to be more coins here. So let's have a scrape. Generally right up against the pier wall. Always a good choice. If it's never been done, you could find coins here. You can also do it with your eyes as well. That's what I'm doing here. I'm using my eyes and I'm using the rake to just rake in certain places. But I'll have a look and see if I can find another spot and get back to you. Just scraping away in that area, and I've got a ring. Oh, possibly nothing old, but I don't even know if it's copper or silver. It's that badly worn. You know, that could even turn out to be copper or gold. I don't think it's gold, but it could turn out to be silver, because they do really badly corrode in the water. But I'll not really know until I can get it cleaned up. I'll ask Dave what his thoughts are on it, but that is definitely a ring. So again, I'm just going to give it a little go at mudlarking. I think it's in a coin here, and that's why I'm going to mudlark here. Here we go, halfpenny. And that is a George VI halfpenny. But that's basically what I do. If I find one coin I know in the vicinity, there's probably going to be more. So I'll have a quick. There we go, there's another one. Look at that. Big penny. I'd have to even rake for that, seeing that with my eyes. Let's find out what the penny is. It's another big George VI, and it's a penny as well. So let's get back to scraping and see if we can find any more. That's two. I thought there would have been more here, but looks like it's not to be, so I'm just going to run the detector over that bit and see if I can find any more. The detector over it says there's another coin. Ah, here we go. Look at that. It's a big penny. And another big penny. Love this. It's amazing what you can find in a foreshore, just kind of scraping about and looking, and it's really hard to do this. If you've never done it before, you should give it a go. It's quite fun. Right guys, I just dug that out and I've been trying to clean it up, but there you go. We've got a nice Vicky, 1 shilling, and that's a little bit of silver. Woohoo! Always nice to get a little bit of silver in a foreshore hunt, so yeah. Vicky shilling, get in. That should clean up well. Hey guys, I just dug that, and that's a George VI halfpenny. Probably a ship's penny. Very badly worn, but still a nice find. Guys, I let this one dry out, and it's a nice big George V penny. I hope you guys can see that okay. And basically we've got to quite an extensive area that we wouldn't normally get to, so it's very quiet, but it's not the way I expected it to be. Most of the finds are quite close in, so there you go. Sometimes that's just how it is. It looks like they've all washed in. That's still nice, a nice George V penny. In this new area I just got a 2 pence, a 10 pence, and I think it's another George VI penny. But that's cool, free coins. I'm just kind of hurrying in this area because the tide's due to come in any minute, so when it comes in, it'll come in ferociously, and I'll get wiped out of this area, and it could be several months before I get back in it again. So what I'm doing is just filming as fast as I can just now. Guys, in the same area again, I went on to dig 2 pennies and a nice big Georgia 5 penny. There you go, 1924 George 5 penny. That's some more nice finds, and that's the tide starting to come in, so I'll just have to watch because it does come in really fast up to a certain point. Right guys, I just dug that, and that's another load of coppers. 2 pence, 1 pence, 3 5 pences a pound. I think it's a Georgia 5 penny, 2 pence. This possibly could be part of a toy aeroplane or something like that. It's definitely part of a Victorian toy, but I've no idea what it is. Part of a toy aeroplane, maybe a wing, I'm not sure, but again, there is finds out here if you work for them. Hey guys, there you go, just dug that, I got an 89. That is a Queen Victoria penny. Young bunhead penny. Get in. Nice Vicky penny. Very few and far between on here, so it's always nice to get one. That, and that's a 63. That's a half pence for the 70s. Another Elizabeth II half pence. You're not going to believe this, but generally you have to dig for them. And I can't believe this, it's actually sitting on top, and that's obviously slipped off somebody's finger recently. Look at that, it's been getting bashed about in the sea, and that is a ring. Woohoo! And it's gold, that's got to be gold. Yep, I'd say that's an old ring. Yeah, it's pretty orange as well. Oh wow, it's a lovely gold ring. Woohoo! This is Helensburgh Pier, and there's many reasons why I chose to do this pier. One, because it was a Victorian pier. Two, I remember coming here as a kid 20 years ago, and I found loads of stuff on the foreshore as a kid, and I knew there would be loads of stuff there because I could find it with my eyes, and it's over the years it's just obviously gathered and gathered and gathered in certain areas, and I kept niggling at Dave to come here, but I don't think he really wanted to. But I think looking at it, you look back at this and think, yeah, that was a good idea to come there, because he ended up with getting 3 nice pieces of gold at it. So, but I've done most of this foreshore now, and I've got about 12 videos to go up, and I hope you all enjoy watching them. Basically what you've seen is a couple that have skipped the queue because I've had some good finds. So a couple have skipped the queue, and then you get back to seeing some of the 50 coins and 100 coin hunts that I got out here, and I hope you all enjoy. Right guys, going to jump back onto the foreshore, and I'll get back to you in the next hit. Right guys, I just got a 54 in the machine, and there you go, that's an Elizabeth II. I think it's a 1 shilling. Yep, Elizabeth II, 1 shilling. Right guys, after I got the Elizabeth II 1 shilling, I then moved on. I got another signal, and there you go, 73, and it was a Elizabeth II half penny. Right guys, just got another 73, and that's another half penny. And that possibly could be Georgia 6, I think it is. Georgia 6 half penny, ship's penny, and it's 1942. Another nice find. Right guys, just dug that, I got a 59, and that could be, I don't know, off a brooch or something. That looks like some stones in that, and it's a little love heart. No idea what that is. If anybody knows what it is, let me know. But it looks as if it's got 4 stones and it's a love heart. Part of a brooch perhaps, Victorian. I'm not really sure, it would just be a guess, but if anybody knows, let me know. Just dug that, I got a 74, and it's a shilling. It's Georgia 6, but are you silver? Probably not, judging by the way you look. Yep, too good to be true. 1948, that's just past the cut off. It was 1945, so it's just a 1 shilling Cupri nickel. Good evening guys, how are we? Welcome along to the roundup for this video. We were at Helensburgh Beach, and we were doing a little bit of mudlarking and metal detecting just along the pier. The pier was scheduled for a low tide, so I managed to get into some areas that I wouldn't normally have got to, so it did work out really well. There was quite a lot of coppers and things like that, which suggests to me the next super tide that we get that I'm going to head in there. Most of these coppers came from in there. And here a nice Vicky penny. It's very worn and hard to make out, but she is a nice Vicky Bunhead Bennett. There's a couple of other things came out as well. Elizabeth II, and it's a shilling, I think that is. They're very badly worn. Also we get a lot of Elizabeth II pennies and half pennies. I'll try and go a little bit slow so you guys can see some of the detail on them, and because I know I've went a wee bit fast in the past. But we've got some nice George V pennies as well. And we've got some George VI pennies and half pennies. Most of them are really badly worn, but sometimes that's just how it is. Also found this, which was a George VI shilling. Not silver, I could tell just by the way it came out it wasn't. Generally if they're silver they're really black, and that one was still kind of cupri nickel-y. Also got a nice Victoria shilling, and that's silver. Woohoo! So it's always nice to get a bit of silver, and that's really black, but you can still read it, so it was a nice find. A couple of strange items, bit of crimped lead with loads of holes in it. Don't know what that's been for. No idea what that's off of. Again, this one here, I thought was part of a brooch. You can see it had 4 stones on it. I think that's been part of a brooch. It's a love heart. Maybe an old Victorian brooch. If anybody knows what it is, let me know. Again, this one here I'm thinking is off a World War II plane. It looks like a wing to an old kid's toy, probably Victorian. Could be early 1900s as well. This was what I thought was a badge. I'm now unsure, I don't know what it is, but if anybody recognises it, let me know. And of course the star find was this, and it was a gold ring. I've cleaned it up, I've used some cleaning solution to clean it up, and I've got a lovely ring. And I know who actually lost this ring. You'll hear me say in the video that somebody fishing had actually lost a ring, and there you go, that's the ring, and I'm going to return it to them. So it was quite a bit of stroke of luck that it hadn't sunk really far down, because it was still sitting on top when I found it, so it was a great find. It's always lovely to find a bit of gold, but it's even better to get it back to its owner. Right guys, I'm going to call it a day for this hunt. If anybody's been watching really recently, you'll know that a couple of videos have skipped a queue in the Helensburgh video. My wife's just about to have a baby, so I probably won't be out for a couple of weeks, but keep watching because there's about 40-50 videos uploaded, and I'll just keep putting them up for a couple of weeks until I can get back out and make more. So until then, good luck, happy hunting, and I hope to catch up with you all soon. Right, catch you later, bye for now.